Hey guys, what is going on? It's Just Wars back at it again with another episode of Kona. I am really pushing to get this game gun guys. We're really trying. We're about halfway through, I think. So, yeah. Last time we left off, we were at the Blay house, or the Blay house. I think that's where we are. So, without further ado, let's look at the map. Nope, that's not the map. Now, where do we want to go? I'm thinking we should go. I don't see any houses up here. I don't want to go up here. I want to go where all these names are. Past the general store. That's what we're going to do. And I don't know if I'm doing this game in the correct order or not. What the? Oh. Hi, truck. But I want my snowmobile. I need to turn this down in my ears. There we go. Instead of taking a left, I'm going to take a right. There's the woodlots. Uh-oh. Gotta make that. Tree. Gilles Lachance is out there somewhere. Let's see who's out here. I think the mailbox. There is. Letter for Gilles. To Mr. Gilles Lachance in South Manistan. Dear Mr. Lachance, we have carefully taken note of your complaint regarding the collapse of a natural cave on your property. However, given the absence of any actual damage or injury, we cannot move forward with this investigation. The natural cave cannot be considered a personal belonging. Furthermore, your claims regarding the landslides caused by the work in the new DW Incorporated mine seems outlandish, as the mine is miles away from your property. Also, it is imperative that you secure your property, as you would be held accountable for any injuries caused by the steep terrain. This is where Crying Wolf leads you. Sincerely, Pierre Valjean, Registrar, Sauterre du Quebec. I don't even know if that's right. I just tried to make it sound like I knew what I was talking about. Seems you're at Lachance. Lachance? Yeah, that was the Blay house, not the Lachance house. I thought it was Gilles. Whatever. I heard a wolf. I just got more chills. I got chills and then I got more chills. Because of what I just saw. Lachance's house.
The crossbow bolts had the same origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
They were right there. What is this thing doing this? I don't need any logs, I don't think. Music? Oh! Oh!
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Is there a light? Oh my god, that'll be the last thing that we investigate. I'm gonna... Nothing. Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it calling me. My inventory is full. I don't even have a lock. Okay, you know what we're gonna do?
The otherworldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
What the? Ooh, a save!
Something was hidden under the stairs.
Was that Gilles? What's up here? What did you grab?
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
No, his wife was right there, watch. Bertrand Lachance, 1948.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Not enough.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
What did you hide?
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Oh, God. How many pages are we talking here? 2. Sweet. September. Mother told me once when I first met Gilles that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot. And as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilles is way out of his league. But Gilles doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilles is a master of nothing. He's a slave, and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, in which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use. And I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. The only problem is, Gilles himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant. The pendant we found in the snow in the first episode?
What could these engraved numbers mean?
Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Gilles? October. Gilles has trouble sleeping. He'll flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him, but that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and then we're done for. We'll have to move to Valdor and live with the small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I have taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. What girl? What the? Oh my god, it's night out. How long was I out for? I must have been out for hours. It was just bright out. The impact boxes suggested they just moved here. Oh, that's convenient.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
Yeah. I wonder why. You. Oh, Christ. Poor Giselle. Oh, not that. I can't even have my gun out anymore. I need the light. What was that? I need to get inside. This is actually starting to freak me out. Not that... But poor Giselle's not freaking me out.
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
I'll close that for her.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
I have to find a clock that works. Am I frozen in time? Article about the store. Founded by Bertrand
The general
Lachance.
store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Founded by Bertrand Lachance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lachance, is one of Medicine's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as blooming as it once was. Gilles Lachance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, the operations of the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Gilles Lachance still helms the register. I know about the safe, but I want... Okay, I don't know what that is.
A mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable. A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days. A nice white
Oh, that didn't
coating
mean to
would
do that.
restore the room to its charm of olden days.
It looks like they didn't like the look of this place. Yeah, I know.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Polaroids, always good.
A nice white coating
Oh,
would restore
shut
the room to
up.
its charm
Okay,
of
that's
olden
just a
days.
boxes one. A box full of Harcourt novels.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love. The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation.
No.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
You.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
Huh. I'm surprised I remember those numbers. Alright. We're reading this. Compromising file. Guy ain't talking. William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included. like the infamous Seraphim Baudelaire. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regard to the acquisition of his damn mine. The fact that he has used his henchmen to instill terror within the village will not sway the tribunals down in Montreal, but the fact is he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture him making the front page. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Written in different ink. Hamilton is not only a crook, but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. Okay. What you got in here? Good. I'm so sorry, Giselle. You married an idiot. I saw those footprints and I got scared. Then I remembered, they're mine. Dun, dun, dun. My own footprints. Some bread. Probably stale. What can I drop? Inventory. Probably you. Just for now. And you two. Oh, I can't even drop you two. All them nuts and bolts. Alright, let me pick everything back up. And we put it in the snowmobile. Which is all the way down there. This game is spooky now. How many logs do I have? 11. I want that cave, and then we're gonna explore it there. Never mind, I found it, right? Yeah, I found it. Dynamite? Dynamite. Book it, book it, book it, book it, book it. Get Carl. What the? Cigarettes. First aid. Ooh, take that. Someone hasn't been in here in a long time. It seems it caved in. Oh, that was disappointing. This looks like a path. I'm also recording this, or starting this recording, before school, so, I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to finish this in one session. Might have to pause and come back. The things I do for you all. Oh shit, oh shit.
never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
My heart. I don't mean to cuss like that, y'all. I'm sorry, but that scared me. Oh no. What the? I'm back at the general store. Okay, I don't need to go there. I need to go back. Am I lost? My heart is still racing after that wolf encounter. There's the house. What time is it? Whew. Okay. I think I'm gonna get to the Bedard house, and then I'm gonna go to school. My heart. Another letter. Treasure map 01. Huh. We will be following this treasure map later on. And another note. Letter for Marie. My sweet Marie, may the treasure hunt begin. I've hidden wonderful little things for you to find all over the village, following my clues. You are holding in your hands the first map. The hunt begins at my place. You are so clever, I'm certain you will find everything. Martin. The hunt begins at his... Martin Blais? The Bedard's house. Here we go. Anything under the key? Oh.
What was even the point of locking your door if everyone hid their key in the same place? Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge.
This is a challenge.
The house smelled like incense, the kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
Where the blooms out the light? There's lights. Is this it? Here we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break, go to school, calm my heart down, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We are in the Bedard house. Let's look around. Loose change in the cracks, that's a shame. Inconveniently placed, if you ask me.
Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago. Indeed, it was surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
Tomatoes and a ball. Oh, actually, rolling ball. How did they draw the sun? Didn't we see that from Gilles' family? No, the Blair family? TV is on. Does the TV even work? No, it don't. No. Enough food for rough times, but I can't take any of it, which sucks. Marie Bedard. Oh, good job, Marie. Getting 100. No. No. I wonder, can I cook the steak? What happened if I just... Okay. What? The phone. Nothing. Already did that.
The perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday.
Another one!
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
We found multiple giraffes like that. Looks like baby stuff? Maybe they had a young one. I hope we figure out if they got out okay.
Love of religion and ancestors was rooted deep inside the hearts of Canadians of old, to which the Bedards appeared to be closely related. The family's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers. The empty cradle sent an eerie feeling down Carl's spine, as if minutes ago someone just grabbed the baby and made a run for it.
Is there no light? Guess not. Nothing in there. A kid's room. Is there a light? Marie's diary. August 16th. I have a diary, just like Mom. Unlike her, though, I don't wear a long face when writing, but I do love to write my thoughts. And about Martin, most of all. I love talking about him. I think he loves me, too. Just like in Romeo and Juliet. People don't like it when I see him. Only because he's a bleh. But just like in the story, nothing can stand in the way of true love. August 18th. I lost appetite. I can't sleep anymore. Every waking hour, intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. Beaupré, with his big hands touching me everywhere. His foul breath exhaling all over my face. Yeah! I'm not sick. I'm in love. I love Martin so much. There's nothing I like better than thinking of about us playing together, like we always do. I wonder if he found the key I lost the other day. He was pretty sad when I did, because it's for his dad's garden shed, and Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's God. The key fell in a burrow next to the shed. Poor Martin, he cried like a baby, but I still love him. Nope. Page 2. How many pages are there? Page 3. Okay. August 24th. Mom often cries when she feels lonely. I think there's no reason for her to cry. Mom can be stupid sometimes. Dad works a lot because of that wealthy Englishman buying everything. That's what notaries do. They make sure that people get what they're paying for, basically. It's complicated, but that's how Dad explained it to me. The rich guy doesn't look half as bad as Martin told me he was. When I saw him this morning at Dad's office, he told me, "Call me Uncle Willie." I found that pretty funny. Plus, he gave me candy. Okay, it was kind of old and dry, but still candy. I think Dad gets along well with Uncle Willie, because when he's with him, he laughs the same way he does with Father LaBelle. September 22nd. I had to gobble up Dr. Beaupre's horrible medicine, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have made it to Christmas, or so he said. I haven't seen Martin in weeks, nor did I go to school for that matter. Dad has been praying beside my bed every morning for a while now, and at bedtime too. Today, he went hunting with Uncle Willie, and told me to ask God to bless him in my prayers. I think this has to do with the medicine that only the richest of rich can afford. Dad told me he'll be praying for Uncle Willie until the day he dies, and that I should do the same. God, Father LaBelle, and now Uncle Willie. I wonder when Dad finds the time to pray for Santa Claus. September 28th. How can Mom be so stupid? And she's getting fat, too. God! This kid's a menace. She cries like a newborn puppy all the time, and it's so annoying. I came across Martin today. He seemed pretty thin, and maybe kind of dirty. He doesn't look as neat and presentable as Uncle Willie, that's for sure. I guess your love has faded for him then, if you're noticing things like that and comparing him to a guy in his 40s or 50s. Anywho. Why did the music kick?
Dreamcatchers originated from First Nations legends. They were used to trap nightmares.
See what we've got. Oh,
Carl
yes.
wasn't desperate enough to invade a village woman's privacy. Carl wasn't desperate enough to invade a village woman's privacy.
But what happened to the Bedards? I bet you if I figure out what's in that shed, I'll be able to open that up. Alright, let's see what we've got. Empty bottle. Uh-oh, could somebody be drinking in here? Hiding some temptations. There's a cross. Hardware. Nothing. 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 Nothing.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
Someone had to hide their habits, and one of them was
A
drinking.
peculiar key indeed, too small to fit in a door lock. What sort of miniature object was it meant for?
No. I was kidding, but this... Does this unlock her diary? Oh my god, it was locked. Alright.
The Bedards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of no help.
Alright. Sylvie's diary, page 1. Jean-Luc never had a knack for mathematics. Try as he might, he'll never realize that he simply cannot be the father of the child I'm bearing. Oh! That explains it all. But how can I be sure? I have to keep this a secret, at least until the time is right, when it'll be safe. August 16th, 2 days later. Dr. Beaupre told me it would start showing soon, that I couldn't keep it hidden forever. Gotta muster courage, he said, with his usual condescending tone. Courage to face what's coming, but he doesn't get it at all. For him, I just had some childish affair. He doesn't realize I brought eternal damnation upon myself. September 14th. Marie is very sick, and Jean-Luc plunges into despair. I told him nothing about the evil growing inside me. Sometimes I get the feeling he can see right through me, my Marie's suffering, and I'm the one to blame. Oh Lord Almighty, why do children have to pay for their parents' sins? September 24th. Marie has recovered, but there's something really gloomy about her now. She always seems so sad. Maybe she caught a glimpse of what dying is like. What if she's an unhappy child now because of me? Jean-Luc truly honored me 2 nights ago. If the baby makes it, maybe Dr. Beaupre could convince him it was born prematurely. It's my only way out. Oh, truly honor you. Hey. October 11th. We're heading to Lac Saint-Jean tomorrow to visit Jean-Luc's mother. I need to. The situation is untenable now, and we fear the worst. We got smokers, drinkers, and cheaters in this house. So much.
Good Paul VI, appearing papal. His crooked fingers gave the impression he was about to bestow a miracle.
Oh, medicine cabinet. Nope, just some matches. Alright, let's take a quick look at the journal. See what we've picked up. No, that's the map picked up along the way. Nope. Murder. Alright, here we go. Communist. That. Blackmailing Hamilton could have been beyond Gilles' capacities. Could he have bitten off more than he could chew by jumping from blackmail to murder? More likely, could Giselle have convinced her husband to kill? After all, her docile partner seemed to obey this strong-minded woman. Yeah, really. Wait a minute, there was something about the general store, wasn't there? Yeah, I'm still missing that. Cold mystery. The general store manager's wife, Giselle Lachance, frozen. What freezer is behind all this? Oh, 739, there are the numbers. Cold mystery. For what it's worth, a vision told me that things weren't going so well between the Lachances. They were hiding many things from each other. Deep, deep down. The woman's diary speaks volumes about that. She even reveals the secrets within her husband's safe. Many screams and secrets between them. Hard to say what the Blair family was running from exactly, but they were definitely running from something. A letter from a child is helping me move forward with my investigation. Martin Blair and his mother, along with Jean Roy, took off northbound to find shelter. The men set out to warn Gilles Lachance. The Bedard family home was completely empty. Not a living soul. They got lucky. No rushed escape for them. Only an easy vacation with family in Lac Saint-Jean. LaChance's home. Looks like I'm missing 4 more bolts. I'll find them. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to all the beautiful, beautiful jazz, and I know you will, and I will see you on the next one. But as always, guys, be free, be humble, and be you.